Good morning, afternoon or evening. Today I've got a replay of a good match where I went Asia in a 1v1, which is getting more and more common now with the European meta slowly dying away, I think. I'm up against the Radical here, and pretty good spawns. You can see there's a few fish pools that are a bit difficult to get to. The closest warehouse you can build is here. A good wood line, lots of metal, a little bit of stone. Both have access to a little bit of fishing in the corner as well. You can see my enemy is not building much of a house wall at the moment, but he's going for a stone cutter early, while I'm just going my houses and a house wall and not worrying too much about my military for now because we're quite spread out. You can see he tries to build a warehouse for sure what he was trying to get there, but he just started building a wall there. I think he's actually population blocked. Yeah, he is. So, and he's got not much food because he's making upgrades. I think he wants to try rush me quite early, but it might not have worked out for him. I'm doing the same thing as him, just a bit later, but with a good economy. So you can see he's got only 32 workers, and I have 40. So there's a really big economy difference here. And his warriors are being sent out here. A big problem is his warriors are being sent out one by one to fight these animals, which means you can see this tiger here killed 3 warriors by itself. This mammoth has 2 kills already. You can see these 6 warriors will probably not be able to kill off this mammoth without the armor upgrade. You can see my scout is also moving off that way. And there you go. A lot of warriors are lost fighting animals, but it does give him a huge boost in food, which he desperately needs right now. He's got 0 food, while I have a good economy, no army because I'm planning to make a large Stone Age army once I hit Asia, and I've got my 10 workers, 10 Stone Age workers here. And unfortunately I do not manage to get my wall completed. He does manage to break in and exploit a single gap I had left. So I have to cancel my population upgrade and make warriors, as I wasn't sure how many warriors were going into my base. I think I lose a few workers here. I lost, I think, 5 already. But his economy is still ground to a halt. He's only just building up his poultry yard, and compared to me, I'm almost got the population upgrade. I do have a weaker food economy, but I am getting the population upgrade, unlike him. Oh no, he is also getting the population upgrade with what little food he does have. But now that I've got the population upgrade quicker than him, you can see that I'm going to start producing warriors and building up a large army of about 30-40 warriors and rushing in to try and do as much damage as possible. You can see he upgrades his houses. He's also gone Asia. I haven't focused my houses as much, but I have also done all my houses compared to him, where he's struggling quite heavily on all of his resources except food. You can see the first attack is going. I kill his scout. And I kill his army here as well, so I missed that there. It was just a small fight. Oh no, I think that's his units dead to the boars there, actually. My units get stuck fighting this mammoth for a second, but they keep moving. I've got a fair army heading to his base, but he's also managed to build up a defense with some slingers and towers, making it relatively hard for me to get into his base with just the 23 slingers here. I am going the Iron Age now also, he's not. But you can see here I split off some warriors to go around using the map, because here I know that if he built his house wall over here, there's a likelier gap there, so I might be able to squeeze through. So I go in and distract his units, try run them away from his base, while the rest of my army, these 8 warriors, go around his base. You can see I've got a very strong economy right now. He's got a relatively weak one. All his workers are walking into each other here as well. And you can see I'm making his workers idle. Just idling his workers. His wood economy's been stagnant for a little while now. I also get rid of a few houses. Just do whatever damage I can while not in the towers. But he does manage to wipe out my army. I managed to pop cap him, so he can't produce workers or units, and I've completely stagnated his whole economy except from iron, because my warriors are running around. You can see I managed to take out 1 or 2 workers here, nothing major though, and he only just manages to get his whole army in to protect himself. He's just going the Iron Age. By this point I'm already going medieval, and I've chosen Eastern Asia for the Springalds and so on because I'm starting to build a forward base. You can see he's also trying to build up shooting ranges after clearing up my attack, but with his quite weak economy he's going to struggle with that, and he's got about 56 workers while I have 52, so he's actually ahead in workers it seems. Oh no, I've got 56 and he's got... Sorry no, he's got 56 and I've got about 50. But I've also got 4 fishing boats. So he's actually a little bit ahead in worker count, so his economy has the potential to do a lot better. You can see he's already picked up his economy quite heavily as he's opted to make more workers. He's converting his workers into Bronze Age workers and building up his shooting ranges. At the same time as me, I've built up my shooting ranges for the archers, and also sent over some heavy spearmen from the barracks just as a front line to soak up his archer damage. You can see here I probably should have just hidden these workers in towers, because right now they're idling and running around away from his slingers, which means that my attack is slowed down quite substantially. This is one of the only times I've actually seen hand rams used in a 1v1 game relatively successfully. They almost managed to take out one of my shooting ranges there. You can see even the balls getting in on the action. I lose 1 worker there. I managed to dodge the rest of the shots and hide. 1 worker manages to get out there, and this tower protects the rest of them. And you can see here the hand rams are actually being quite effective somehow, and managed to take out 2 of my shooting ranges before they're killed, just buying him more time. And he's also going Western Asia. He's got quite a good economy now, actually better than mine, but I'm fully pop capped, so I've got quite a big army. I wish I could see exactly what my army was consisting of. You can see here I've got quite a lot of heavy spearmen and some normal spearmen and archers, and he's got some heavy archers, heavy spearmen, and some hand rams. You can see our economies are starting to equalize out. Just my wood economy is a little bit worse as I'm building a lot of towers. See here I do a big attack on his shooting ranges with my heavy spearmen. At this point he probably should have started spamming yet like this. Heavy spearmen out, sorry, heavy archers out while he still can, because the shooting ranges could get destroyed quite easily here. And he should have taken the upgrade, the rawhide bowstring upgrade, as it does increase their damage by quite a lot. And you can see now my army is still growing, but changing over to archers more. And unfortunately for him, I've managed to push up to his house wall and barracks wall and start building Springalds. Springalds. And you can see that I try to poke those weak points in his defences, like these Bronze Age houses, but he just repairs them. He should probably have tried to repair this, but I have archers anyway. And they run into his base here. I break in, split up my army, with half of them moving over here and half of them firing, so that I can wipe out as many of his workers as possible. But at this point, he sees that it's this is the end of the game for him. He's only got 2 towers left in his base, and my Springalds are taking out his buildings, and that's the end of the game. He quits, and I win. Quite an interesting match there, with a forward base with the shooting ranges. I wish I could get a few more out, but with the hand rams, he managed to take out, I think, yeah, 2 of them, and almost take 1 out there. But the Springalds at the end managed to do actually a huge amount of damage to these. You can see almost half health with just 1 shot. They're getting quite good against buildings. 25 times 10 damage for buildings. Springalds are definitely quite good now for East Asia. And that's the end of this match. So thank you everyone for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye.